Israel.
You're going to
This is
see a
Judah
lot more
J.
things in America happen where they're going. It seems like they're going to be on our side for on the side of the Negro, trying to right their wrongs and correct things. And there might be some money they try to give us. Who knows what they might try to do? What little bill they might try to pass. I have like kind of two ideas about why this is going to be a trend in America, where they're going to start, a lot of people, they may start enacting some new laws, that reversing some laws against us in education, maybe financial laws, redlining, things like this. You might see all kind of stuff happen. This is just the newest thing. But one idea I had was they're trying to make the Caucasian race and all the other races mad at us. Because we all know that the Negro are the scapegoat for everything. So if they can use any tactic or any trick or any ploy to, in one way, show us give us a carrot while having the stick ready to hit us, they're going to do that. I'm thinking because of all this stuff that's happening in the environment, this racial environment they've created, all these agendas, people are watching on their televisions. They're watching all of this, the rioting. They're watching all of the African Americans coming out and saying, the Israelites saying we've been treated unfairly, unjustly, and they have already implanted in the hearts and even in the souls of people that we are just freeloaders, that we are just complainers, that we don't work hard, that we're always trying to look for a handout. And so now, the narrative is that there's injustice against African Americans, Israelites, but the underlining narrative that people aren't really acknowledging is that there's people at their houses watching this all the time. People going to their jobs all the time, hearing these same narratives about how Israelites, people like me, are being mistreated. And what do you think these people are thinking to themselves? You think that they have that mindset of, yes, these people have been, there's lots of injustice in the world against them predominantly, and we need to do what we can to help them. If they felt that way, wouldn't they have done it before? But now they're being inundated with all of these messages, even though they're correct, how we have been mistreated for all of these since our inception here in this country. But they're hearing all this stuff. What do you think these people, the vibe, the feeling that's building up in them towards the African Americans? They have already tried to turn the coronavirus, turn it from being something that happened in China. Now that has something to do with African Americans. We're the most purportedly the most susceptible to catch the coronavirus. So they made us the bearers of the coronavirus, right? So then now, of course, they did their false flag, and I know it's a false flag. And if you can't tell by now, with all these different things happening in the world, that this whole George Floyd thing was a false flag. And he was also a Mason. And he was also in all kind of other stuff that's coming out now that you can see in my first video that I made about, is this Minnesota, is it a false flag or something like that? I said this stuff before, and I'm not trying to toot my horn at all, because I don't do that. All praise the Most High Yah. But I just want you to get you to think. Not everything that you see is what it is. So now it's coming out that this guy wasn't above board, and we're seeing all these weird occurrences, these people coming to these celebrities that we know are Freemasons and Boule, and all these weird people coming out and supporting this situation. Everybody is trying to help us. Does that feel right to you? Does it feel right to you that it seems like everyone now is trying to help the African American, the Negro, the Israelite, when they never did anything to raise an eyebrow, did nothing to help us in the past? So anyways, that's what it's all about, using your brain. But anyways, so people are watching these things, these people are watching it at their houses, forming these opinions about this whole thing. That's going to cause vitriol, hate, and anger to build towards us. And these people, the satanic elite, they know that. That's why they're doing this, agenda after agenda. Everything is the blacks, black on your mind, right? So now they're passing this bill saying that lynching is going to be illegal in America. Now, anybody with a brain knows that that's what should always have been. But because it is us, and because that we are considered 3/5 of a person, people that have been in this country all their lives, because this is America, KKK, they have been, I'm not going to dwell on that because I'm not going to try to stir or rile people up, but that's just what it is, right? They have a certain mindset when it comes to Negroes, to people like myself. There's people that actually hate us, but of course it's biblical, because this is Jacob and Esau, and that hate that comes from Esau, that's in his offspring in this country, that does not go away until Christ comes back. So you have to understand, this is hate that has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with anything we did, Negroes did to people that are not of our descent. This has something to do with the ancient hate that comes from the Jacob and Esau thing, which people do not want to talk about. But those in power, they know about this ancient hate that comes from the children of Esau towards Jacob, because we have the birthright. They gave away their birthright. And so therefore, they hate us. So anyways, in their kingdom as it is now, they're trying to, I believe, like I said before, it's a quick video. Number one, they're trying to turn the country and the world against us. So that this whole race war thing, they're going to try to still trying to, this simmering and simmering. Right now, they got us in the spirit of being together. Everybody's together in one cause right now for George Floyd. But then pretty soon it's going to break up, and then it's going to be the eyes are going to be right back on African Americans as the reason why all of the corruption's happening and all the vitriol is happening in the country, all of the violence and all of the protests is going to come back on us, when everybody has seen on the news, or if you've seen on YouTube, how they have their agents, the provocateurs that are not even African Americans, not Israelites, destroying the buildings, blowing up the cars, putting fire to cars, doing all these weird things. It's not even Israelites, under the veil of this Black Lives Matter, which is all just created by George Soros, which is an imposter Jew. Once again, everything's funded by these people, these fakes over there in Israel now. But anyways, so it's going to turn back to us, to where we're the ones that are going to be blamed for everything. Now, check this out. Once the summer goes by, right? You think they're giving us stuff now, right? They're giving us stuff. They're on our side now, right? You got these cops, they're praying in black churches, kneeling down, praying in our churches, washing black people's feet. Does that make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense at all to me either. So this is being seen by people at their television sets. Oh, these guys are getting all this treatment, all of this sorrow and sympathy, and they're doing all these things. If they give black people us some money, and they try to say they're going to do some more just tremendous things for us, in your houses, in your minds, you think about what the racist is thinking, what the supremacist is thinking. It's only building more fuel, feeding fuel to the fire, which is going to erupt at some point when they cause their next false flag, whatever it might be. So they're getting this, being inundated by this. Oh, blacks are getting things. We're being labeled as. I've never understood this one thing. How is it that people that are, Caucasian, it's easy for them to talk negatively about themselves? They're always saying, oh yeah, we're this and we're this and we've done this wrong, and they have no problem saying it. Like if somebody was saying something that I did something wrong and they're coming against me, I'd feel something inside where I just wouldn't really want to talk about how bad I am and how just evil and wrong I am. But they have no problem doing it. To me, I'm not saying all, because I love all people. Bless them all. There'll be Gentiles in the kingdom of heaven, and there'll be Israelites, of course. Some Israelites won't make it, some Gentiles won't make it. But those that feel so free to down themselves and say how evil they are, and yes, we are evil, and we've done this, and we're wrong, and you don't trust that person, because that's an agenda. That goes back to using your brain. So anyways, it's all to build vitriol and hate towards blacks. This whole agenda of giving us things and acting like they're on our side, and we're so sorry, and we're this and that, and okay. So that's the first thing. The next thing, this is the thing they need to worry about. This could be the judgment of the Most High. This could be those in secret, the satanic elite. They know about the spiritual realm. They know the Bible better than all of us. They can know something in the spiritual realm that we don't know. That the Most High Yah is getting ready to send his son. Nobody knows when. They don't even know when. Nobody knows but the Father. But they may see some stuff. They may see some stuff and send some stuff in the spiritual realm. Be getting these messages from their mediums, from their familiar spirits and stuff. And they may be getting these messages that we don't get, knowing that their time is really close to being done. So they might be trying to appease the Most High Yah and give him something for what they've done to his people. But see, in the Bible, it says, who are you? You know what I'm going. Who are you to give me anything? All that, I'm paraphrasing, all the things you've done to my children, all the things that all the evil that you've done to this world. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what scripture I'm at. They may be trying to they're begging him, please, we know you're coming. Just like those pigs, those demonic forces, the spirits that went into those pigs, and Christ cast them into the pigs. And they said, oh, if you come to torment us before the time, and he sent them into the pigs. How they were so rough and tough and all high and mighty and just all powerful before they saw Christ. And then when they saw Christ, that punk came out of them.